Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the 5 circle line on Train Sim Classic. We're going to be doing this scenario in the class 158 DMU. It's not a Armstrong powerhouse one, unfortunately. I do have some Armstrong powerhouse stuff, but yeah, today we're going to be doing this one. Short, awesome run. But before I get started, I just wanted to have a quick talk about a few things. So, um, judging by the response to my Captains of Industry playthrough, it was going to be a long-term playthrough. However, the views on it have literally not taken off at all in any shape or form. So I don't, if I'm honest, I don't think I will be recording that for now on for the foreseeable future until people either request for it to come in or, you know, I just decide that the channel's bigger now, so I'm just gonna record it again. But yeah, so I'm putting a halt to that series after one episode, unfortunately, just because literally since I've uploaded it on Tuesday until now, which is today, is Thursday, it's had one view, and yeah, enough said. So I'm putting a halt on that. I think it's mainly because the game doesn't really have that much of a. Not many people want to actually watch it, or if they do, they don't look for the channels for it. They just go to the people they know that play it. So it's not ending very well for me, which is then wasting my time. So I'm going to call a halt on that, unfortunately. Like I said, in the future, I might think about bringing it back, but until then, you won't see any more of that. Also, another little update. The only reason I'm doing the updates now, briefly, is the fact that when I play this, I'm going to need concentration a bit more than I would train sim world. Because this is a bit more hardcore, I guess you could say. But yeah, the second thing is that I said about doing some 5M stuff, and I actually recorded a scene, or I didn't intend on recording it. I tend to record it just so people actually roleplay it and make sure it goes as I want it to go. And then if it doesn't, I can send that in and say, oh look, so and so didn't roleplay very much in that scene, and so and so. But yeah, I recorded a scene yesterday, and it was actually probably one of the best scenes I've seen. I'm just going to have to figure out how to increase the volume for when someone talks, because my voice is a lot louder than theirs, so it's kind of hard to hear them. But yeah, so I'm going to figure out that, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that as a Tuesday video. It's 15 minutes long, so I don't really want to. There's not a lot I can really clip out of it, and there's also not a lot I can. There's not really a lot I can do to speed it up, because obviously the nature of it is roleplay, like you're there for the full scene. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload that as a Tuesday video. I can't upload it as a shorts, unfortunately, like I intentionally wanted, like I wanted to before. When I mentioned it in that Train Sim World video that I did. But small scenes I might, I might, I might actually upload as shorts. Depends on how long they are. Or like arrests and stuff like that. But yeah, basically, I just wanted to inform you on that. There will be a 5M video coming out on Tuesday next week. So do prepare for that. don't expect it too regularly. For the fact that I'm not always going to create scenes. I sometimes like to just chill or, you know, stuff like that. So don't expect it too much. But yeah, that will be what's happening on Tuesday. Thursday's video, I haven't really thought much about it, but I've considered also bringing The Sims to the channel. If you guys would be interested in seeing that, we can do like a rags to riches, but I'm not going to do it like everyone else does it. I'm going to do it just as, like, you know, just as you'd standardly play the game. You buy a house, and then you just have to work to earn your money. So I'm planning on doing that, and then that might be a more popular. That might be a more popular long-term series, because I'd love to have just a long-term series that I can do. Obviously, it's not worked out with Captains of Industry, but hopefully it'll work out with The Sims, so I might possibly bring The Sims to the channel. I'll do a video, feel it out like I did with Captains of Industry, and then go from there, really. All the support recently, it's been amazing. But yeah, let's just get into the scenario, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do the best I can. Gonna try and do the best I can, and see where we go from there. I can tell that the volume is a hell of a lot louder on this. Let's just dial that down a bit. Oh wait, there's the wrong volume slider. Apologies, guys. I was wondering why it wasn't going down. There you go. Right, so I believe this is Edinburgh. Yes, it is. I do use the on-screen interactions a lot more, just for the fact that I don't really know the controls and the layouts for this game. I'm not getting amazing FPS here, but hopefully it will improve when we get out of here. Switch it to day. How do you bloody... I'm trying to figure out... Oh, it's here. Somewhere. Instrument lights. I think they're already on, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Cab light, crew light, yeah, we don't need all that. There you go. I am running some packs on this. I'm running, or I should say I'm running some third-party packs. I'm running the Armstrong Powerhouse new rail system, which you will see in this video. You won't see it on every... I believe it's raining, so I better turn the wipers on. You won't see it on every stream, because obviously not every timetable has it. I'm also running the... I'm also running the realistic weather, or the weather enhancement pack, and the sky enhancement pack. The light, the weather and the weather pack also enhances lighting, so lighting might be a bit better. I'm also running the enhanced signals as well. Some of you may see it as a waste of money, some of you may not. Basically what it does is it, like when we pass this light here now, you might see it might reflect green in the cab a bit. I mean, you don't really see it. But at night time it basically reflects the green, and also the lights fade on and off rather than instantly change. So yeah, I'm running that also. So got the better track, better lighting and weather, and better lights, and I think that might be it. But yeah, so that's what I'm running for this scenario. It's not compatible for every route, so if you see me doing a just trains route, it might be different. There you go. Did you see the red on the cab then? That's what that light impact does. But yeah, so I'm running those two as well. I don't actually play this often, but I've started playing it more recently. I've got some strong powerhouse locos as well. So I've got the Class 43. The Class 43, it's the M2U one, which I believe they currently aren't selling anymore on Armstrong Powerhouse. They've only got the VP and the Valenta engine ones. I am looking to pick those up as well. Because I have the East Midland. Is it East Midlands? I think it's East Midlands. I have the East Midlands line from Just Trains. So it also runs on those, so I will look at picking those up. It uses a standard Class 43s, like the dovetail ones, as the asset pack, but honestly, they are really, really, really bad. They're like bare basics. There you go. Bit late on this one, I think, but it is what it is. I'm not going to say this is going to be a perfect run, so don't expect anything too extravagant. But yeah, hopefully you guys want to see more of this. Right, we better get going. I do love how busy these scenarios are. Like, just look at the rain. This rain is so much more enhanced. The way it's just falling. It just looks a lot better. Also, it just looks more HD on the actual glass as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I will do more of it. Get a cheeky screenshot for the thumbnail. And pick up considerably more speed now. So yeah, the Train Sim World videos are actually doing quite well, all things considering. It's more just the fact that Captains of Industry, when I recorded that, it's it's really not taken off, so I don't think I'm going to continue to do it. There's just not really any point in me recording something that isn't getting... I know I say it all the time, but there's no point in me recording something that isn't going to pick up on views, you know? So I may as well just play it myself at that rate if there's only one person watching. There's some sort, I think it's Edinburgh Stadium. Could be wrong. Don't actually know Edinburgh very well, but... It's a really nice route, this, so I want to try and get some more Scottish routes, to be honest. I love the ScotRail livery. So good. It really does look amazing. Yeah, those tracks really do look amazing. Like, the packs enhanced it so much, and not just the rain, but look at the sky. The sky is so much better. If you look at the standard Train Sim World, not Train Sim World, Train Sim Classic sky, and compare it to that, that's pretty cool. I don't know why the doors are open on that. That is odd. That's definitely a bug. But yeah, if you look at the standard sky and compare that towards what you've probably got, you know, if you don't have the enhancement pack, this is probably 10 times better, so I would recommend it to anyone that wants it. The packs are expensive, but then it's like any simulator, like, you know, it's the same with, for example, if you want to get stuff for for flight sim, sorry, you're paying £50 like a plane, but it's all worth it, you know? I think the packs was only, I think I'd like to say there's only like £15, maybe a bit less. So really, it's not bad considering how much it enhances your experience in the game. I mean, obviously the signal pack is going to be a bit controversial. Like, some people might think, oh well, just for light reflections on the signals, it's not really worth it. Or, I mean, it does. The pack actually enhances the look of the signal. So when you actually look closely at the signal, I'll see if I can do it, because at the station there's another signal. I'll see if I can get a bit closer to the signal for you to see the better detail. But it's basically better detailed signals. The actual quality of them is better and adds reflections and stuff like that. It fades. But for more information on that kind of thing, I may have missed something. Go and check out Armstrong Powerhouse's website. We're actually early by a couple of seconds. And let me see if I can quickly... Yeah, so see that? You've actually got the individual LEDs there. And then what I'll do is I'll try and get in a position where I can record it changing. When we're good to go. I got a time penalty for that. It's a bit annoying. It's actually early. So yeah, if you watch this, you see it will fade in a second. There you go. So they are generally a lot more improved. Right, let's see if we can get there sharpish this time. This is only a 45-minute route, so the video should just be under an hour, hopefully, if I didn't gab too much at the start. I would like to get the enhancement packs of these trains, because the textures here kind of look a bit rough. That looks very 2D for that. It's not great, but then this isn't like the newest of the newest routes, so guess you can't really expect too much from it. But yeah, I'm actually really pleased with the enhancement packs. I think they're really good. It's probably been one of my favourite routes to actually drive, to be honest. The trains are detailed. Apart from obviously the cab textures, could be a bit better. The actual route scenery is really good. There you go, ease off the power because there's a 70 limit coming up. It's actually nice to be able to play this game quite smoothly now. I've always had an issue trying to play this game because it normally runs like utter crap. Mainly due to the fact that obviously it's an older game, but two, it is actually quite resource intensive considering how old the game is. Before I got my new CPU, which is my i7-13700KF, I was running a i5-9400F, and honestly that thing was struggle playing this so much. It was so laggy for me. But it's actually nice to be able to play it smoothly now on decent graphics. I couldn't even design a route really. I mean that's the one thing I used to do most often. Just create routes. Because it was the one way I could play it without getting lag. And because of the old nature of this game and how sensitive the game is to certain things, if you come across any sort of, you know, lag or performance decrease or whatever, the game will instantly just crash on you. Like, no matter if you know, if it does on lag, it will just crash a few seconds later, so you need a decent system to even be able to play this game without any issues, so or at least a decent CPU. Those trains are so loud, aren't they? Turbo stars. Probably gonna get a time late penalty on this again, I would have thought. At the end of the day, I kind of just want to see what the viewership is like with this and if it's actually worth me recording. Please give me a non-late warning penalty. Oh look, we're going to go over the 4 bridges. This is actually the route I wanted in Train Sim World, but it doesn't have this form of, you know, it doesn't feel that busy at this moment in time because you've literally got one train. Really? Another penalty. This is one thing I'm not used to coming from Train Sim World, is it obviously takes points away from you. Train Sim World doesn't do that. Even if you are late. Probably going to end up in the minus points, but it's all good. See, this is something this game does well, is the scenery from a distance. Because in TSW, this is all literally, you can see the end of the world basically. You can see the end of the map. Speeding. This really ain't going very well. But yeah, you know, that's one thing this game does really well. I do want to get the Just Trains version of this route, because when you get the Just Trains route, you can literally have a massive link. I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct in saying, you can actually have a route that goes all the way from Edinburgh all the way down to Cornwall, and you can drive the full thing. I could be wrong. I know you can drive London to Cornwall, because that's one of the first things I purchased on Just Trains. Oh, completely forgot. There's a station coming up. I'm gonna most definitely overshoot this. And it's a red light too. Oh no, it's not a red light. God damn it. I might just reverse a tad. I don't think I'll get in trouble for it. Yeah, I will try and get better at this, guys, if it does take off. I just need motivation to play the game more, you know? Another time penalty. In the future, what I might do is I might possibly record it, but I might record just a free roam or something. Just so then, obviously, it's not just taking points away out of my career. Because anyone that hasn't played this, which if you're watching this, I'm gonna assume you have, played this, then you know how harsh the penalties are in this. Like, it's ridiculously harsh. I do love it when you see... I think this is one thing that TSW is lacking so much of, is you don't always see other trains. Like, you really don't. There's just not enough oncoming traffic unless you play, like, routes that do have a lot of traffic in general. So, like, if you play the East Midlands main line in Train Sim World, there's not actually a lot of traffic on that, really, in the grand scheme of things. I mean, what, you really have the Class 43s and the 158s, and then that's it, really. I mean, you might see a 66 doing some freight. But, like, other than that, there's not a great deal. It's the same with the Great Western Main Line. You don't really see a lot of traffic in that, really. I mean, I wouldn't say it's awful, but it's not great. Could definitely be improved upon. Probably going to be late for this one as well, unfortunately. I mean, it would be nice if we clawed back some points, but I don't feel like we will. Considering how old the game is, it really doesn't look that bad. Even without the weather enhancements, I feel like it's not that bad, like... I mean, look at the details on this. Stop sightseeing and driving. I don't think I gained anything from that, so that's a good probability that we are getting some time back. I didn't see if my points went up or down, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that pretty sure they did neither, so... Oh, don't do that. It's alright, it's only 2 points. Even the sounds on this game are amazing. Thing is, when you get the Armstrong Powerhouse stuff, they sound even better. They really do. I'd love to get the Armstrong Powerhouse version of these trains, but they're quite expensive. They're like £20 per train. Which isn't a small sum of money, unfortunately. We will get there eventually, though. I will invest in them. Especially the 158s, like this. Because they are quite a nice looking train in my opinion. I quite like them. They're quite unique. I'm still trying to gauge a braking on some of these trains, because some of them are really good for braking, some aren't. I will invest on this route on TSW when the route gets a bit more populated. The lens flare, by the way, that you can see is standard, like the ring here. That's standard to train sim. Love to see some better, I know Armstrong Powerhouse have better scenery packs. But it would be nice to see some better, like, fences and stuff like that, because these ones don't look great. I know the scenery pack does affect this route as well if I got it, but I don't actually own it. More for the fact it only really improves tree textures, and from a distance, like here, it's quite pixelated, so I'm not sure it'd really make that much of a difference, to be honest. But yeah, I'd highly recommend going to pick up some of the routes. If I remember, what I'll do is I will link in the description some of the packs that I've got. I won't list all of them, but I will list all the Armstrong Powerhouse improvement packs. think this is the end of the line, yeah. Dunfermline. I actually got a friend that lives in Dunfermline. From what I've seen, it's quite a nice place. Just realised it's not actually raining and the wipers are still going. Apologies for that if you just heard my phone, guys. This is quite a nice view coming into Dunfermline. I'm really amazed with the look of the track. I think the track is really well improved. We are Dunfermline. Like a glove. Let me check. Oh no, we still have 2 more stops. So we're going just past Dunfermline. So this will be like a 55-minute video, which isn't too bad. If we can keep it to 55, I do like that. What's it going to give me? Minus points! Do love to see that. See, I think that's a bit extreme. 570. Like, I feel like that's really extortionate. But then, you know, I'm not really too worried. Just enjoying playing the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, and we can look into doing more if you like this. I can maybe drive my class 43 HST for the next route. So 5:55:28 is when I need to be there. I think it's because now the schedule is behind, so that's why it's classing me as late. I don't really understand how the timing system works on this, to be honest with you. I don't really know if it works as in it will delay your whole schedule if you are late, or if it just delays at one stop and then it will automatically reaccount for your late timetable. I'm assuming it delays the whole schedule, which then means that you're just gonna always be late. I didn't know it was, didn't know Dunfermline was that big. So there's 2 platforms. Or 2 stations, should I say. Right, get stopped as soon as possible. Even though it's going to be minus points anyway. Then one more stop after this, which is Cowdenbeath. I may have said that wrong, so apologies to any Scottish viewers. Yep, another minus 500. Just full throttle it. I mean, I can't get any worse than I already am, so. That's the balance of it. It's just like, you don't want to accelerate too quick, because if you do, then... If you do accelerate too quick, then obviously, you know, you get minus points for your driving, because you're driving too erratically. And then you don't want to speed, because obviously you get penaltied for speeding. So you really need to balance the way you drive out in this game. That's one thing I don't like as well, is the one button press of the horn and it does the full lot. Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it does. I know one of the 158s that I've got does. You press the horn and it'll do this. It'll do like the full horn in one press, and it's really annoying. I like it when you can do it yourself. Also, it's worth saying, now that this is another train sim video, it will be on there edited. There won't be any splits in the episode, like with the Captains of Industry one. I think that's what I need to get used to. Like, obviously I've only really started playing Well, I've only started doing YouTube again recently, so I need to find out what are the best ways to edit a video, and what to edit out and what not to edit out. And that's going to be a big balance for me when I go to play The Sims. I'm going to have to figure out what you guys want to see and what you don't. Like maybe when I'm interacting with other Sims, that would be something to obviously just block out or cut out. And then yeah, just stuff that are very average in the game, that everyone does, that are boring. And then what's cool is I can time-lapse house building. So we're full sender net near the station. Another train. 158. It's the first AWS thing we've had all scenario. Get onto the station a bit more. I'm happy with that. And we made it to the end of the line. I wonder if it actually goes on beyond this. Yeah, it does. So we started down here. Now we are halfway up here. -1. Wow, that's so nice of them. But yeah, as you can see, late penalties. 32 and a 30. Oh, not great. But yeah, that's oh, and you can actually see replays now. That's cool. Oh, that's me being stupid. That is replay. I see. Makes sense. But yeah, that will be it for this episode, guys. I can quickly give you a quick show of what locos I have. Some of them are kind of rubbish, like that A4 Union specific, South Africa, sorry. You know, they aren't, that one ain't great models. Got the rebuilt Bullied Pack, that's quite a nice train to drive. I've got the Voyagers, the Just Trains ones. It's really annoying, actually. If you guys know, please let me know what... I know this runs on the West Coast Main Line, but what scenarios can I get for these two Voyagers here, the Just Trains ones? Because I've got two routes, which is the Midlands one and the West Cornwall and London one, but none of them actually run on either of those from what I've seen. It says that I can run this on the East Midland ones, because obviously these are just Trains Loco, and that's a Just Trains route, so do let me know what they run on. I've got the Just Trains 153. I mean, it's not a bad model. It's not great, but it's not bad. Everything there is pretty average. There's nothing special there. Nothing really special there either. I mean, I've got the chorus stuff, so if you guys ever want to see that, then I can show you that. Got some German trains, some American ones. I've got the Riviera line in the 50s or whatever it was. Got the Just Trains 222. Interesting enough, I didn't see the Armstrong Powerhouse stuff in this. Unless I'm just blind. I think you can only see it in this. Yeah, there you go. You got the Armstrong. They normally say AP, but they don't say an AP now for some reason. But yeah, I got the Armstrong Powerhouse. Class 30, 43s. The only reason I know these are AP is because I drove this one the other day, and it's got all the same systems as the Armstrong Powerhouse one. And then you have these Just Train, the GWR Just Trains. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know what, what routes you want to see me run, and I will run them for you. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know what your thoughts are on this game. If you want to see more of it, please do let me know. So far at the minute, well, we're one game down, and that was obviously Captains of Industry, so that one didn't take off. If this doesn't take off, I might just go back to Train Sim World. For the fact that they've actually done quite well, all things considering. But yeah, so let me know. And then next week, do expect. I'm not going to say 100% expect Sims. However, do expect it soon. Like I said, it will be a long-term series if it takes off. That I will be running. Just because I need a long-term series on the YouTube channel so I can dedicate, I don't know, let's say every Thursday to it or something like that. And then a Tuesday can be whatever other game I feel like recording. But yeah, so I do expect Sims, but Tuesday is 100% going to be the GTA video. The 5M roleplay video. So just keep an eye out for that, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday for some GTA 5M roleplay.